the holiday sale. Now, in this holiday sale, when you join the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership, you're going to get a lot of free stuff. Check this out. Now, when you join the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership on the holiday sale, you're going to get the ultimate Bad Boy package for free. Now, this includes the Bad Boys Guide to Dating program, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, Manhood and the Game seminar, the Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men, Banned from YouTube Dating Advice mixtape, How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar, and How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar audio version. You're also going to get these other bonus programs for free. The Simple Way to Talk to Women, The Abundance Mindset, How You Must Think and Act to Date Multiple Women Successfully, The Conversation Booster, Learn What to Say to Make Women Want to Date and Have Sex with You, The Confidence Booster, Learn How to Be the Confident Man that Women are Attracted to, What Every Man Should Know About Sex, Dating, and Relationships, The Secret Women Code, 7 Things Women Do to Deceive and Play Games with You, Step Up Your Dating Game audio seminar, Stop Being Nice and Friendly, How to Quit Being the Nice Guy that Gets Stuck in the Friend Zone, and Man Up, Principles Every Man Should Live By to Be Successful in Love and in Life. So with the ultimate Bad Boy package, you're getting 16 programs that equal up to about $2,000 in value for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership on the holiday sale. But wait, there's more. You're also going to get my new program, How to Have a Successful Non-Monogamous Relationship, for free. So in this program, you're going to learn about 10 different types of non-monogamous relationships. I'm also going to break down how to get into a successful non-monogamous relationship. And you're also going to hear exclusive personal interviews with my girlfriend and my wife about non-monogamy. So make sure that you join the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership to get this bonus also. And remember, you should get this bonus now because this program is not going to be available for purchase until spring 2024. And then when it's available for purchase, you're going to have to purchase it. But you can get it for free right now if you join badboymembership.com or masculineidentitymembership.com on the holiday sale. Now, guys, remember, this sale is from now up until January 1st, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So make sure you guys click the link below or go straight to badboymembership.com or masculineidentitymembership.com. Join the memberships and you'll get all of this free stuff. Remember, the sale ends January 1st, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right? So I'm out of here. Remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out. Yo, we here. What's poppin'? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the motherfucking dating game. What's good with you guys, man? Phone lines are open. If you guys got a question, put a Q in the chat and we'll get to your question. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. So today's topic, there's only 2 reasons you're frustrated in the dating game, right? There's only 2 reasons why you are frustrated in the dating game, right? And I'm going to tell you, these 2 reasons and how to actually succeed in this game. Because, see, a lot of guys out here are really having a hard time in the game because they're not actually adhering to the game, because if they were, they wouldn't be so frustrated. So I'm going to teach you guys, the 2 things, because it's basically these 2 main things that basically most guys have an issue with as to why they're not getting what they want. And it's really simple. And if you actually, change these 2 things, then you won't be frustrated anymore. You'll actually start getting more success. The dating game will be easier for you. It'll just be an overall easier thing for you to make happen, and you'll be much more happy in your situations and all that other stuff, right? But shout out to everybody in the chat, man, who we got up in here. Shout out to Duke Elect. Shout out to my lady, April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Still the King. Shout out to Corey. Shout out to AT. Shout out to Miami Soldier, June Sports. Shout out to Phoenix Smiles. Shout out to But Did You Donate? Truth Respective in the building. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to JJ. What's good? Jay Walker. Sean is in the building. J Bone in the building. Respect the Truth. Paul G. What's going on? So let's get into this because we got a lot to cover. Because I'm telling you guys, this right here that I'm about to tell you in this show is going to really help you out when it comes to the game and getting you in these situations where you're going to have more success. It's going to be very easy flowing. This is stuff that I do. This is stuff that I teach my clients. So you guys are getting a lot of free game today. You feel what I'm saying? Getting a lot of free game today. Because, you know, I really want dudes to actually become successful in this game. So let's jump into this, man. Let's jump into it. So there's only two reasons you're frustrated in the dating game. So I'm going to tell you what the two reasons are, and I'm going to actually break it down so that you guys really understand what I'm talking about, right? Now, what I'm about to say is going to sound very simple, but I have to break it down so that you really get it. You understand? Right? So I'm going to talk about the two ways real quick, and then I'm going to break each part down. So the only two reasons why you're frustrated in the dating game is one, you don't have a program, and two, you are outcome dependent. That is it. Okay, I'm going to say it again. You don't have a program, and you are outcome dependent. I'm saying it one more time. You do not have a program, and you're outcome dependent, right? So basically, what's going to make it less frustrating in the game, you know, you guys are complaining about Western women and women do this and women do that. What's going to make it less frustrating is you need to have a program and you need to be basically outcome, you know, independent. You can't be dependent on the outcome, right? So let's break all this down real quick. So let's start with having the program, right? Now, all having a program is simply a way that you do things, right? And the way that you do things, you do it the same way all the time. Okay? So you have a certain way of doing things and you do it the same way all the time. So the problem with most guys is what they do is they will do a certain action depending upon the girl that they're dealing with. So based on the woman, that's how they're going to react, or that's how they're going to go about doing their thing. So if they're dealing with a girl, let's say who they think is like a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10, what they're going to do is they're going to say, oh, well, she's a 6, so I'm going to do A, B, and C. But then when they meet the girl who they think is a 10, they say, oh, she's a 10. I got to do D, E, and F. And what happens is the reason why you're frustrated is because you keep flip-flopping and going all over the place, and you're trying to appease the woman and do things for the woman instead of having a stance or a program that is about how you do things all the time, right? So I'll give you an example in my life. So what happens is, for example, when I'm on an online dating site, right, I have maybe 2 or 3 copy and paste messages that I send to every woman, right? So let's say if I'm on Tinder, I match with a girl, on Bumble, I match with a girl or whatever, right? And let's say I have copy and paste message A, copy and paste message B, copy and paste message C. So those are the only 3 messages I send to women, and I'll pick one and send it to a random chick, right? So I just have those 3 to just switch it up for myself just to make it fun, right? But I only send those 3 messages. So let's say I say, you know what, today I'm going to just send every girl message A. Right? So when I match with women, I just copy, paste that message, copy, paste that message, copy, paste that message to every fucking woman. Now, the message I send them, what happens is I'm looking for a certain response, right? Now, what happens is that I'm not dependent on the outcome. Like, I don't give a fuck what happens after I send the message. But what I'm looking for is a certain response, meaning that I don't have an expectation that she's going to respond. But if she responds, there's a certain thing I'm looking for. Now, if that thing I'm looking for is not in her response, I just don't fuck with her. If the thing I'm looking for is in that response, then I continue, right? So what happens is that the reason why I don't get frustrated is because I have a fucking system. I have a way I do shit and it stays the same all the time. So I don't even have to think. See, the problem is this, right? The reason why a lot of you guys get frustrated is because you put so much energy into dealing with these women, right? Now, you have to put in effort to deal with women, but what happens is you guys extend a lot of energy trying to deal with women, right? And you extend a lot of energy by trying to, oh, what should I say here? What should I do here? What should I do next, right? You should already know what you're going to do next. You should already have things in place for when shit goes down. So, for example, if I tell the woman, if I set a date with a woman, I already have the place that I go. So let's say I have 2 places that I usually go. So I just tell a chick to meet me at one of those places. I don't have to think about a place to go. I don't have to think about a message to send her. Why? Because I send her the same copy and paste message. That's the formula. That's the program. I take the woman to the same places. So I don't switch up my message, be like, oh man, this chick is hot. I gotta send her something different than I send all the other girls. No, I send them the same shit. And then when I say, hey, meet me here at place A, I say that to every girl. Or if I feel like going to place B this week, meet me at place B. But those are my 2 places. I don't have to think about a place to go. And I'm not switching up the place based on the woman. You see what I'm saying? This is why I teach you guys about the vetting process, right? Because the vetting process is basically teaching you, right, how to have a program and a protocol for what the woman has to go through in order to get to you, in order to be with you, right? All you're looking for is she following the process? Is she doing the thing? Now, remember, the second reason why I said you're frustrated is because you're outcome dependent. You're dependent on the outcome. Now, what happens is that when I say you're looking for a certain thing, you're just looking for a certain thing to happen in order to move to the next step. But you do not want to have expectations. So when you have expectations, what you're doing is that you're basically depending on the outcome. So when I send a woman a message on a dating app, right, I'm not depending on, oh, I hope she comes and sees me on a date. I don't give a fuck. If she does, cool. If she doesn't, cool. I don't give a shit, right? But I am looking to see her response to see if I'm going to keep talking to her to set the date, right? So now imagine I have everything in place because of the program. I am not outcome dependent. So where's the frustration? See, the frustration comes in when you guys don't have a program because you're all over the place. And you're outcome dependent, so you're depending on the outcome to make you feel good. So now you're frustrated because you're not getting the outcome you were depending on. So when you are not outcome dependent and you have a program, it's damn near impossible to get frustrated, right? Because let's say you set a date with a chick and she flakes on you, right? Now, if you're not outcome dependent, right, then you don't give a shit. But if you are outcome dependent, you're going to be frustrated because you're like, damn it, I wanted to see that chick and, I took time out and I set the date and why she flaked and all this other stuff because you were depending on her showing up. You were expecting her to show up. See, all you need to do is do what you do. I meet the girl, I talk to the girl, I set the shit up. That's all I need to do. That's what I do. That's the program. I'm setting it up. I'm telling you to meet me here. That's the program. Now, I'm not dependent on the outcome. I'm not going to feel any type of way if the girl doesn't show up or not. If she shows up, cool. If she doesn't, cool. But see, the problem is that a lot of you guys, what you do is because you make the game about the woman, what you're doing is that you're getting frustrated because the woman doesn't, respond how you expect. Right? See, you're making the game about the woman, so you're flip-flopping and being super flexible when it comes to dealing with the chick, right? And see, on the Bad Boy Show today, me and Miles are going to be talking about how, you should basically treat every woman the same. Now, the only time a woman gets treated differently is when she's earned being treated differently, which means she's been through the vetting process. Excuse me, which means that she is now your girl. She's someone significant in your life. Then she can be treated differently than the other women. But what happens is most guys will treat women differently from the jump because based on how hot she is, because she's a baddie, then they're going to treat the baddie different than the woman who they think isn't the baddie, right? And that's going to leave you frustrated because your whole game is predicated on, well, what is the woman doing? And I feel like she's this type of girl, so I got to come at her this type of way because I'm trying to get her. I'm expecting her to give me this thing, so I'm acquiescing to her and I'm doing what I think she wants me to do. And that's going to always leave you frustrated because you're always dependent on the outcome. You have an expectation that this is supposed to happen because you did this. And you have that expectation because you switched up, right? You're always flip-flopping. You have no stance on anything. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're just going where the wind takes you because you're thirsty for pussy. You understand? See, the reason why you hear a lot of guys complain about Western women and, I got to go overseas and, I got to simp and trick and all this other goofy shit is because these guys have no program. They have no way that they do things. And the way that you do things needs to stay the same no matter what woman you're dealing with. If you switch up the way you do things, the way you do things should only be switched up based on you. So you might say, you know what? I like this new spot that I just went to the other day. I'm going to start going here now. But you're not switching up going there now for any woman. You're switching up going there now because that's the new spot you like, right? So if I send a chick, the different copy and paste message, like let's say I send her, I have A, B, and C copy and paste message. I send her B. I'm not sending this woman B in particular because she's, I'm like, oh, she's hot or whatever. I'm sending her B because today I feel like sending B. So I have those three that I send at all times and I switch it up based on how I'm feeling at the moment and what I want to do. You understand what I'm saying? But that's coming from me, right? So that's my formula, right? Also, what happens is that, when you have that program, all you're doing is fitting the woman into the program. So if she ever does anything that goes against what the program is, you just charge her to the game. See, a lot of times you guys are frustrated because you don't have a program, you just let chicks continue to be in your life. And then something happens that you don't like, and then you're frustrated because you spent all that time and energy dealing with her. Right? See, a lot of the frustration comes in because you're extending so much energy. When you have a program, you're not extending all this energy because all you're doing is fitting her into it. You don't even have to think. When I message women on a dating app, I don't think. I just send the message. I send the copy and paste message. She responds. If she responds to the message how I need her response. So for example, let's say the copy and paste message I send, I'm just using this as an example, right? Let's say I say to her, hey, what's up? We should get together, get a drink Friday. Are you free? Now, all I'm looking for is if she says she's free to get the drink. That's the only thing that I need from her. Yes, I'm free. No, I'm not free, but I can do this day. What I'm looking for that response for her to respond to that. Now, if she responds to that, then I say, cool, here's the address to the place. Meet me Friday at this time. Right? And then she says, cool. And I say, cool, I'll confirm Friday. And that's it. Right now, if I send a woman a message and I say, meet me for a drink Friday when what time you free or whatever it is, right? And she says some other shit like, oh, can we like talk on here more? That's pretty forward. Like, I don't even know you like that. We're done. You understand what I'm saying? We're done. We are done. You understand? We're finished. Oh, let me get this guy out of here real quick. We're finished. And that's it. So now I'm not frustrated. I'm good. I'm not extending any more energy to the situation. But let's go to 202. What's popping? Who this?
This is Johnny from DC, and I absolutely donated to you.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
But, you know,
what's
I
going
kind of
on?
have a quick question, you know, because now I'm kind of confused because, like, it's a video you posted last night, yesterday, and what I'm confused about is there was a part where you said, like, okay, you said two things. You're like, okay, if you meet a girl for a dating app or whatever, you're just talking to her, you should go meet her in person first, like face to face, like get a drink or something like that. And then you also said, well, that part I'm cool with, but the other part I'm confused about was even like if you meet a girl like on the street and you walking somewhere, you talk to her for like 30 seconds and y'all vibing for like 30 seconds to a minute, you get her number and you say you should still go out and grab a drink with her because you still don't really know her like that. And I kind of understand that, but I'm confused because I thought you said like if I could talk to a girl for 30 seconds or whatever in the street or whatever, I could just tell her like, yo, let's go smash. Like while I'm texting, like let's meet up to go smash. But in the video, you're like, you should go meet up with her because you still don't really know her like that. Which, okay, I can see that, but that's what I'm confused about. Like, should I go meet up with her for a drink or whatever, even though I met her in person for 30 seconds? Or is it okay for me to just get straight to the smashing? Because that's what I'm
well, the thing is, you don't have to go meet her for a drink. I was just saying that in the context of the video of the guy, because remember in the video, the guy said, you should speak to a girl for like fucking, 3 or 4 days before you go out. And so basically I was just saying that you don't need to speak to her for 3 or 4 days. You just can go out with her. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to go out if you don't want to. But what I'm saying is in the context of the video, I was saying that if you are planning to meet a girl for a date, you don't have to speak to her for 3 or 4 days to get her comfortable or to build rapport and all that other shit. You see what I'm saying? So me saying that in that context of the video, as far as what you're asking isn't necessarily relevant. It was just for the example of the video. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Now, I see what you're saying. You can do either or. Like, you could, like, even if you talk to a girl for 30 seconds, you could, like, when y'all texting, y'all can set up a time just to smash if you want to.
Yeah, exactly. You can. But also, what you got to understand is, and this is why context is important, because so you can meet a woman. Let's say you meet a woman in the street, you holler at her for like a minute, you say, hey, let's exchange numbers and get together and hook up and so forth and so on, right? Or you could meet a woman on a dating app and just FaceTime her and tell her to come over, right? So either way, you're getting to sex fast, right? So the thing though is that you, and this is what I always say to you guys out there, is when you get to sex fast, understand that generally, not all the time, there's always exceptions, but generally when you get to sex fast, there are times where it's gonna fizzle out just as fast. You understand what I'm saying? So let's say, for example, you fuck a chick, like let's say you met the girl in the street for like a few minutes or a minute or so, whatever, you got her information, you called her up, hey, come to my crib. And then she go to the crib, y'all fuck and do what you do. Right. And you're like, damn, I really like this chick. This chick, the sex is good. She cute, blah, blah, blah. You text her, call her again. You never hear from her. You understand? Now, and the reason why I'm saying this, because I get this email all the fucking time. So, about this. So what happened is that because you fucked her quickly, just straight like that, what happens is that, and this is not wrong with doing this, but what you got to understand is that when you fuck a girl quick, right? What happens is a lot of times, right, she sees the situation or sees you as just, like you're like the male thought. You're the guy, oh yeah, I just had some fun with him, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Like she doesn't take you seriously for anything else more than that. So she might smash one more time after that, or maybe even 3 times, and then they'll fizzle out. Because the way you begin, right, matters in this scenario. So this is why I tell guys, if you're in a situation where you are thinking about having something consistent with a woman, or even if you want more of a consistent sexual situation, a lot of times what's going to get you that is when you actually go out with the woman at least once. So I just want to bring that up for you guys to understand, because I keep getting this email like, yo, I hollered at this girl. She came over to the crib. We smashed, but then, she ain't being that responsive. And some guys, and then this is the thing. Some guys are confused because they're like, yo, the sex was good. She called it orgasm. She was feeling it. And then she came over one other time. It was great. And then she just disappeared. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that happens because you're basically creating a situation where it was just about sex. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Because I was thinking that because, like, a lot of times, like, this happened to me just, like, the other day again. Like, the girl would suggest, like, yeah, let's go out, let's get some drinks, and then we'll, you know what I'm saying, see where the night takes us. I'm like, but Lucario said, let's just get to the smashing.
Right, but the thing is, you shouldn't, if she's suggesting it, that's an issue. It shouldn't be her suggesting it. It should be you creating the situation. So it should be you. If, like, let's say, for example, you hit the girl up, hey, listen, let's go get some drinks. And then, if the vibe is right, I'm going to take you back to the crib and smash. Right. So you're the one creating the situation, not her. If she's the one trying to bring up, let's do this, then that's her leading on her own agenda. And if she's saying, let's do this, that's non-sexual, that means she's not really sexually attracted to you like that. You see what I'm saying? So don't get that confused. You have to always be the one leading the interaction. It can't be her saying it. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. What about a situation like this? Let's just say she says, let's get drinks, but that was your plan. You wanted to do that anyways. But if she has
but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. How did she get into, how is she able to tell you, let's get drinks?
Okay, all right, I'll give you an example. So, like, if I'm texting a chick, I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, I was just thinking about, like, how I saw you today, like, your ass and shit like that. I just make me just want to come see you again and fuck the shit out of you or some shit like that. I send a message like that, and she'd be like, I don't know. She, like, takes the compliment. She likes it. And shit like that. She's like, hey, do you want to go out for a drink?
No. See, you're talking about two different things now. You just said, what if you want to get drinks, but she already brings it up first? Now you're saying you trying to smash and she brings up drinks. Which one is it?
All right, let's do shit.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying. You got to be clear on what you're talking about, bro.
Now the first one. Okay, let's just say damn, kind of got me there.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right, let's just say when I say, yeah, I'm trying to smash, and then she's like, okay, let's go get drinks and shit like that.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That right there's a no. No, if you tell her, let's smash, and she says, let's get drinks, no. Do you see what I'm saying? Because she's not going with your agenda. She's trying to switch it to whatever the fuck you're trying to do. You see him? Listen, right. I've even had times, for example, check this out. I've had times where I tell a girl, yo, meet me for drinks. And you know what she responds and says? She says, oh, can we skip the drinks and just get to, to the fucking? And I said, no, meet me for drinks and then we might get to fucking. You see what I'm saying? Wow. So I'm not switching my shit up for you. I'm doing what I'm doing and you're going to follow or I ain't fucking with you. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it always has to be what you want to do, not her interjecting what she wants to do. And then you say, oh, well, let me just switch. No. You do what you want to do. You see what I'm saying?
I got you. No, I get you now. Because even if it was the first situation where I say, like, let's get out and go to, like, get a drink. I'll be like, yeah, go get a drink. And she's like, yeah, I'm cool with that. And then she says, oh, let's go to bar A. I'm like, no. We going to bar B. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, but the thing is, this is what I asked you earlier. I was like, how does she even get into the how does she even get to put her input into the conversation? Like, so for example, when I'm on a dating app, the first message I would send, for example, is about, hey, when are you free to get together and get a drink? Right. I've already said it. So she don't have no room to suggest anything. I've already told her what it is. So that's what I'm saying, where when you get to the point and you're concise and you already have a program, she doesn't have any room to put that input in because everything is set up. All she needs to do is comply with what is set up.
I think what my problem is sometimes, like, where sometimes she'll interject because sometimes, like, when I'm texting, I'll, like, flirting a little bit, like, talking about sexual things, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll say some shit like, damn, like, you got me horny and shit like that. Like,
Hold on. Stop a second. So you're telling me you're on the phone with this woman saying all this shit?
No, I'm not on the phone. I'll text him like, okay, if I meet him in person, I'll be like, yo, you sexy as fuck, blah, blah, blah. I think we should get together and do some things. So then I'll text her and be like, yo, this is Johnny or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely thinking about seeing you like this Friday and shit like that because you got me horny as shit. So let's meet up. But then that's when, like, I'll leave it like that, like, let's meet up. And then she'll interject like, oh, let's get a drink. But I never specified like, I want to meet up for fuck.
Johnny, this is what you got to do, bro. You got to listen. And I want all you people, I want all y'all listen to this. So you're just saying, oh, you looking sexy. We should meet up. Right now. Ain't nothing wrong with telling her she looks sexy and you want to do these things, but you have to set a plan, bro. Listen, your text should be like this. Hey, you know, when I saw you in them jeans earlier, I was thinking of all these nasty things I want to do to you. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to meet up Friday at 7 p.m. at this place. And you see what I'm saying? You have to set shit up. Stop. You just talking. You see what I'm saying? Like, stop talking a bunch of shit. You got to set shit up, bro. You have to. So within the conversation, there needs to be you telling her what you want to happen, and then her responding to the actual setting up of the dates,
right?
Or the time you meet up. Or whatever. You see what I'm saying?
I got you now. That shit help. That shit gonna take me a long way because I usually do be talking this shit.
That's what I know you be. I know you just be talking shit. You gotta set shit up, bro. Gotta set shit up.
Yeah, you're right. All right. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, bro. All right, man. Appreciate the call, brother. All right.
When you come.
Hold on. This is Monogamous Player.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How you doing, Mr. Lucario?
What up?
Holidays.
What's going on, fam? How you been?
Man, hey, man, I've been blessed, bro. I just been enjoying this time off from work.
Mm-hmm.
Just enjoying the holidays with my family, man. You know, enjoying this good weather. How about you?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. So what's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I donated $5, by the way.
All right, that's what's up. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Lucario. And I'm gonna use myself as a testimony in a shortcoming that I've been having for years, and I just want you to use me as an example to teach everybody else, because you actually talked about this a few days ago about sex and ego in that live video, in the live stream that you did, I think before Christmas.
Right.
I don't know if you know what I'm talking about or whatever. And if people that's listen to it, if you're having trouble with this, it's a great video to view because it helped me in a lot of ways. But before I even want to get to that, Mr. Lucario, I just want to talk about the topic about this consistency. And consistency is good with women because you're giving just simple as this. You're giving the woman something to work off of,
right,
or to build off of. A lot of times, girls be liking guys and they want to build with a guy, but when a guy is wishy-washy and he's not consistency, I mean he don't show consistency and he's not consistent, then it's hard for a woman to really be her best for him. Right. Versus a guy that's consistent, then whatever level the situation is going to come out, the best of it is going to come out. Right. Versus, whether that's a casual relationship, fuck buddy, or that's something more. You see what I'm saying? But it's all dealing with consistency. Because whenever you're consistent, then that's truth. You know what I'm saying? Right. There's no lie. There's no runaround. There's no misunderstanding, misconception, or it shouldn't be no misunderstanding and misconceptions. But you see what I'm trying to say, right? Consistency allows a woman to build with you, right? But there's something I've been struggling with for a while, Mr. Lucario, and I'm getting better with it. But you actually dropped a video about this sex and ego, right? And I'm gonna be honest. I feel like throughout my life, like, as I've gotten older and I look back, I feel like my ego started to be dependent upon my sex and my dick game. You see what I'm saying? Right. So when I was in my 20s, my late teens and 20s, all the way up until I had a child, right? I was fucking the shit out of women, Mr. Lucario, for hours, making them nut, do all that type of stuff, right? But I noticed that it started to become more than the sex. And even what you said, sex is only used for procreation and pleasure, right? Right. But I started to basically battle my own self. And you even said this before, Mr. Lucario. You were saying that sometimes when you're a guy that end up getting a lot of sex, there's a balance to that too. Because sometimes you can become imbalanced, and I started to become imbalanced by it because, say, for example, if I smash a girl, right, and I make her come twice, right, but then the second time I smash only made her come once, right, instead of me just taking it for what it is, I used to look at it as like, oh no, I got to top that next time,
right?
So the whatever next girl that I had sex with, either I was having sex with the same girl, or the next girl, I was pushing to make that girl nut twice, or whatever the case may be, or looking to have sex for a long time. You know, all this extra shit outside of the pleasure, right?
Right.
Now, since I'm older, Ms. LaCaria, I'm not doing all that shit no more. You know, I'm in my 30s now. You know, a good 10, 15, 20 minutes. That's
exactly.
That's
a
right?
fact. That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
That's, you know, right. But I'm gonna be honest, it's been a struggle with me understanding that I'm older because, once again, my ego was attached to my sexual experience. You see what I'm saying? So as you get older and as things started to differ, you know what I'm saying, with your health, with your body, it's different, right? Things is going to be different. How do you overcome that with letting the ego go when things are changing over time?
Yeah, well, the thing is, you know, because I've been through that situation too, where, you know, what happens is that, you know, if you have you have a high sex drive, you know, you like to do what you do, you make it shit happen. And then sometimes your ego gets caught into that because, you know, especially if, you know, you're doing what you do, the girl's enjoying herself or whatever, or sometimes, you know, it fucks with you because you might have sometimes when you're off, like, you know what I mean? It ain't as good as you thought it was, or last time, or whatever it is, like that. So the thing is what happens is that you got to just basically, you know, within each situation or moment, you have to let what it is be what it's supposed to be. And what I mean by that is, and this is what I learned, you know, over the years, you know, not only with like my own experiences, but, you know, with friends and other guys that I would talk to about this, is that, you know, some women, right, that you deal with, you're just not going to be either sexually compatible with them, or there's going to be times where when you're actually having a sexual situation where you're not necessarily feeling it at that moment, or you're not really there. And what I mean by that is that the idea of sex, you like it and you want it, right? But what happens is that the idea of sex isn't the same thing as the actual individual experience having sex with this person. So even though like you said, you was like, damn, I gave this girl 2 orgasms, right? So you want to do 2 or better next time, right? But then let's say it one happens or none happens, or you don't even like get as hard as you did, you know, with the last girl, whatever it is. What happens is the idea of getting those 2 orgasms or making that shit happen, the reality doesn't always line up with the idea of what you want to happen. And so what happens is that you have to be able to accept that is what it is. So for example, there were times with me, right? I remember there was this one point where I think it was like, and this happened within probably a month, where I got with like 4 different chicks. And I think one of them, it was 3 of them I couldn't get it up at all. It was just not happening. You understand what I'm saying? And then the 4th one, it took me like maybe 15 minutes to get it up. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Right. So I'm thinking, you know, like something was going on. I was like, there's something wrong with me. But then what happened is when I would jerk off, my shit would be hard. And then also what was happening is, around that time, there was these 2 chicks that I was smashing who was my fuck buddies. And when I smashed them, I was rock hard. So I was hard with the 2 fuck buddies. And when I jerked off, I was hard. But with these new 4 girls, it couldn't happen. You see what I'm saying? So then I was like kind of, I felt some type of way about that. I was like, what the fuck is going on with me? Because I wanted to have the sex, but I couldn't have the sex because I couldn't get hard.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And what I had to do was
right because you know what you can do.
Exactly.
You know you're doing it with the other two chicks.
Right. And
like fuck.
Right. You know? And the thing is, you want it to happen, but also it's a hit to your ego too, because you're like, what the fuck? Like I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, am I this bad in bed? What the fuck is going on? You feel what I'm saying? So you start questioning yourself. You see what I mean? But what I realized was that with those women, between me, and there's nothing wrong with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just with those women, me and those women were not. It's just not going to happen. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is with those women. So what happens is to sort of have you have that acceptance about it. It doesn't have to be a thing where you're attaching anything to it. Now, if you're in a situation where you might have a like in this example, let's say like I couldn't get hard ever for like a good 6 months with nobody, then I might have a problem. I might need to go see a doctor. You see what I'm saying? That's one thing.
Right.
But what happens is that in order to, when you're getting older, things are different. It's the acceptance that there are going to be times where the idea of what you want to happen with sex isn't going to match up with what actually happens. You have to just be okay with that. And you have to be fine with that and not attach it to your ego, not, attach it to your sense of self-worth. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of guys, we do this where we attach our sense of self-worth, manliness to sex and how good we could dick down a chick and all that other bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
I have. And then, just in life, Mr. Lucario, it could just be beyond sex. You could be a star basketball player, right? Mm-hmm. But one day you're not going to jump as high as you used to jump.
Exactly. Right.
but as what you said, Mr. Lucario, and I think you was explaining this to somebody, and you was basically saying that there's no such thing as high value because you need both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Because you might not jump as higher, but at an older age you might have more of an IQ and basketball knowledge to be a basketball coach.
Right. Exactly.
So the knowledge in the game might be more verbal and more intellectual versus physical. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
So, and the last thing I want to say this to Mr. Lucario, and I realized I made this mistake, even though I'm proud of the mistakes I made, and I wouldn't change it anyway. But I just noticed as you get older, right? I noticed this too, especially when your ego is involved in sex. Over time, as you get older, you realize that you gave a lot of good dick out for no reason.
Mm-hmm. That's some real shit.
You see what I'm saying?
That's some real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like you start to realize I'm not tripping because I want to do it, but you realize like, okay, some of these bitches I didn't have to smash for an hour or make them bust twice.
Exactly.
Do all that type of shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But once again, the ego make you do things for different reasons, is what you said. But thank you so much, Mr. Lucario, and thank you for using me as a testimony.
Yes, sir. Appreciate the call, my brother. All right. Yes, so let's go to is this 202 again? Is this Johnny?
Yeah, it's Johnny. And also I donated again too. But,
all right, that's what's up. That's what's up.
And I had a quick question. So my first question is like, do you know like when you guys gonna do the Game Kings again? Because I definitely want to come out.
Yeah, I mean we got it, we're gonna do something this coming year, but we don't know all the details yet because we have to work on finishing up the actual documentary, the movie. So we're gonna be editing that and doing a lot of work with that. But yeah, we're gonna do something soon, and we'll let everybody know what's popping with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Johnny's definitely gonna be there. And then my second question is, this is kind of a tricky one. I mean, shoot. So, okay, let's just say this. Let's just say you Kim Kardashian in New York, right? And she's feeling you and all that, right? And then she says, like, listen, I got this party tonight. All these celebs gonna be there. I want you to come to the party with me tonight and just kick it. But in your head, you had plans like, you had two ideas in your head. You're like, damn, I'm trying to smash it tonight. Or I wanted to take her out for a drink just to vibe and see where her head's at when it comes to smashing. So would you not follow her lead if she said, come with me to this party tonight?
Bro, this is what I'm telling you. What does it matter? Like what makes her different than any other woman?
I'm just saying the air of opportunity.
What opportunity?
You could go to that. I mean, if you go to that party and she, you know what I'm saying, she may be on some BS and stuff like that, you could pull some other chicks there, like other celebs.
No. Listen.
You still wouldn't do it?
Listen, no. Because this is what you got to understand. This is the thing you got to really understand. If she's not following you, you're following her. Right. And if you're following her, it's over already.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, where the thing is that when you understand game, you understand there's only your way. There's only one way. Because the other way, see, most guys are doing the other way, which is why they're in terrible marriages, terrible relationships. Their women are running the show. The woman is disrespecting them. They're up there sleeping on the couch. They're on some happy wife, happy life bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're going the other way, following their woman because they have no program. You see what I'm saying? They have no plan. Right. They have no standards. They have nothing. You understand? And so therefore they're going by the whim of what the woman is doing. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And internally the woman, like, it's like biological, like women will say this and that, like, oh, I want him to do it my way and this and that. But the reason why all the relationships end is it's like kind of like a biological thing. It's like women hate to be the leader.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to. Exactly. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, so she can't see this is what guys got to understand. Part of what makes a woman attracted to you is that masculine energy. That masculine energy is leadership. So if she's running the show, if she's leading you, she can't be attracted. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's damn near impossible. You see what I'm saying? So it's so the problem with a lot of guys is that they're so thirsty for pussy that they're willing to compromise their manhood in order to get it. And this is the funny part. Right. Sometimes they'll get it. Sometimes they'll get some pussy by simping. You understand? Because you can still get pussy by simping. The problem is that when you get pussy by simping or tricking or whatever it is, what happens is that you also get everything else that comes with that too, which is disrespect, which is drama, which is a bunch of bullshit. You see what I'm saying? So you're basically trading your manhood and your masculinity for a bunch of bullshit. This is why you see guys arguing with their girl and, you know, all this drama and bullshit is because they've traded in their masculinity. They traded in their manhood for some ass. You see what I'm saying? That's what happens.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Damn. So you wouldn't go with Kim if she said, "This is kicking with me at this party"?
Hell no. I would say to her, listen. I would say to her, listen, I'm free this day. Are you free that day? If she says yes, I'd be like, cool, this is what we're going to do on that day. And then we'll do something else that I'm telling her to do. That's it. And if she's not doing that, I ain't fucking with her. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not fucking with her.
All right.
That's it.
All right. That was bad, but yeah, nah, you're right though. At the end of the day, you're right. You know, that was just kind of like a joke, but like,
yeah, right, Johnny. You ready to risk it all for some random woman? You about to fucking go do everything she's saying?
Nah, not anymore. Not after today. Nah. But all right, that was it. All right, appreciate it.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call, bro. Excuse me. All right, so let me see what some of these questions are saying. So they say, is there a difference between switching up your program versus adjusting a program that could benefit my situation better? So this is the thing. What happens is that when you have a program and you stick to that, right, and you're doing it, it's because it's been working. So meaning that if you do, like, for example, like when I send women copy and paste messages, right, it's almost like basically it's like a formula that works the same every time. That's why I'm looking for the response that I always see. If I don't see that response on the woman, that's an indicator that she's not the chick. I shouldn't even be dealing with her, right? So the thing is that you adjust your program, right, if it benefits you outside of the woman. So what happens is that what a guy will say was, I'm adjusting my program. So, I usually go to this place, but now I'm going to adjust it to go to that place. But the only reason he's adjusting it to go to the other place is because the other chick wants to go there. or that chick wants to, or she lives closer to that place or whatever the fuck it is. That would be you adjusting it for her and not for you. So all adjustments need to be for you. So it's one thing if, let's say you randomly went to another bar one day, you was just chilling in the city. You said, yo, this place looks cool. Let me go check it out. You check out the bar. You're like, yo, I really like this place. The drinks is dope. The people's nice. The next time I meet up with a chick, I'm gonna tell her to come here. Right. But that's based on you, not on you doing it because it's the chick. So let's say, for example, you talk to a girl and you say, hey, let's go get drinks and shit. And she says, oh, but I'm all the way in this part of town. Can you meet me here? And then you go meet her there. That's you adjusting your program for her. Because you're thinking, you're looking at it like it's benefiting you. No, but you're doing it for her. So it's not really benefiting you. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that any adjustments made has to be authentically an adjustment for you and you only. You see what I'm saying? And then she has to fit into that new adjustment. Right? So that's basically what it's about. It says, can a woman have an orgasm with bad sex? Yeah, it depends though, because overall they could be like the whole entire situation wasn't that great, but you can still catch an orgasm. You feel what I'm saying? So good sex, and good sex is subjective, but what happens is that it's not just about the orgasm when it comes to sex anyway. You feel what I'm saying? If you're really thinking about it in its entirety. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is I've had fucking orgasms and situations where I thought the sex was bad. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not just the orgasm that makes it good. You feel what I'm saying? It says, is a man with depth considered the same as a man that has game, or are those two different things? Well, a man could have depth but still not have any game. You see what I'm saying? But a man who has game has depth. You see what I mean? So you could be that guy who has depth but no game. But if you do have game, you have depth. You see what I'm saying? Because you have that deeper understanding of certain things in yourself also. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, I think me and Monogamous already talked about that one. It says, will you give an official definition of a program? And again, I'm gonna do a whole program on the program joint on the Bad Boy membership soon. But basically, all a program is the way that you do things. That's it. It's really that simple. It's the way that you have things set up for how you want to do things. Now, this is the thing though. This is the key, right? Because you have to be in the right frame of mind to have an effective program. You understand? So if a dude is like, well, the way I do things is I'll be tricking because, I ain't, fuck these hoes. That's not, that's not an effective program. And the reason why I say it's not an effective program, because if your program is rooted in any type of insecurity, lack, or cope, it's not an effective program. You see what I'm saying? Because it's always going to fall by the wayside. It's always going to crumble, and it's always going to leave you in a situation where you're basically fucking up your own mindset on a consistent basis. You feel what I'm saying? So, I'll go more into that when I do the Bad Boy membership joint. So it says, when it comes to wishy-washy women, how would you deal with them? Example, they chat to you and meet up and kiss you and all, but withhold sex. What would you do? Charge ass to the game. First of all, I have a whole program on the Bad Boy membership that talks about the types of women that you should never have sex with. And wishy-washy chicks, you should never have sex with those women. You understand? These are the women who are sort of on and off. 1 minute they want to do it, the next minute they don't. 1 minute they want. No. Fuck that. You let those women go. You understand what I'm saying? Let them go. Do you have any in-person seminars coming up. Well, like I was saying to Johnny, we're gonna have some soon this year, but we'll let you guys know. We will let you guys know when that shit is popping off. You feel me? But guys, listen, I'm about to wrap this up real quick. So remember, guys, if you have a program and you are not outcome independent, you will not be frustrated. You'll be fine. All the frustration stems from you being outcome dependent and you not having a program. Because if you have a program, all you got to do is do the same shit over and over and over again, over and over, do the same thing over and over again. And then when the women don't fit into that, you just charge them to the game. Simple. You ain't even got to think. See, all the thinking you're doing, all of the extra shit you're doing, all that, all of that extra stuff is more energy you're putting out, which drains you. And that's why you're frustrated. You understand? That's what drains you, and that's why you're frustrated, because you're putting out all this excess energy that doesn't need to be there. If you have a program and you say, hey, listen, when I meet women, I tell them to meet me here on these days. Then all you do is every woman you meet me here on these days. They're either going to do it or they're not. If they do it, cool. If they don't, cool. It doesn't matter. Why? Because you're not outcome dependent. You understand? You don't have expectations. All you do is just set what it's supposed to be, and the women who are going to do it are going to do it. That's it. That's it. She flakes, cool. She comes through, cool. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't have to do, because see, what happens is a lot of you guys will second guess yourself. You say, man, well, shit, she didn't show up, so maybe I should have talked to her more on the phone, or damn, maybe the next girl I should switch it up and take them to a different place, or maybe I should try to build more rapport, or maybe I should wear this thing or do it. No, see, you start to second guess yourself because you're doubting how you do things. You're doubting your program. But what you got to do is stick with your program, and you're going to see that your program is working, meaning that you're actually getting results based on what you're doing. And then you just keep doing that. And then the women who aren't about it, they're going to reveal themselves quickly, and you don't got to deal with them. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's really simple. So you said, if you don't have your own place to smash, is it cool to meet a girl by a bar where she lives or of your choosing, then smash? Well, what I would suggest you do is find you a hotel or holler at one of your boys and use his house, use his spot and smash. But you definitely should get your own place, because it's way easier to make shit happen. You said, if a chick asks for an STD test before sex, what should you do? I don't really deal with all that shit. You understand what I'm saying? I take STD tests for me. I don't take STD tests to smash chicks. You understand what I'm saying? So you should get tested for you, every few months. But if you're dealing with a chick and she's like, oh, I want to get an STD test, right? Don't be sitting there like, oh man, I want to smash this girl so bad, so I'm going to go get checked up. No, fuck that. You understand? Now, she's fine. It's fine for her to feel that way. She could just find another nigga that's going to go get an STD test to fuck her. You understand what I'm saying? You see what I mean? So, it is what it is. Let me see. It says, a chick gave me her number, then unmatched. Your thoughts? So again, like I said, guys, what you got to do is, if you have the number, you understand what I'm saying? What happens is you could hit her up and see what's popping, because like I said, sometimes these apps glitch. Like I've had that happen where, I exchanged numbers with this chick. She unmatched, or it unmatched or whatever. And then she texted me and she was like, hey, did you unmatch me? I said, nah, I thought you unmatched the shit. And then she was like, oh, I guess it was probably a glitch on the shit. And I set up the date and we met up. You feel what I'm saying? You said, is telling someone you love them just to hear it back outcome dependent? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's funny, a lot of times people do that without even realize, like a lot of people do things not because they want to do it, but because they want a response. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people do shit like that. Like they'll text you because they're waiting or expecting you to respond to their text or respond a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? And then if you don't respond or don't respond a certain way, they get mad. You understand what I'm saying? And so, you know. But yeah, man. But listen, guys, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Remember, guys, listen, we got today, the 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, 31st, and then the 1st. So you guys have 6 days left. 6 days left to join the Bad Boy membership and the Masculine Identity membership on the holiday sale. So you guys have 6 days left. Make sure you guys get up on that ASAP. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'll holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm going out. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, and it's that time again where we have the holiday sale. Now, in this holiday sale, when you join the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership, you're going to get a lot of free stuff. Check this out. Now, when you join the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership on the holiday sale, you're going to get the ultimate Bad Boy package for free. Now, this includes the Bad Boys Guide to Dating program, How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day ebook, Manhood and the Game seminar, the Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men, Banned from YouTube Dating Advice mixtape, How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar, and How to Pick Up and Date Multiple Women seminar audio version. You're also going to get these other bonus programs for free. The Simple Way to Talk to Women, The Abundance Mindset, How You Must Think and Act to Date Multiple Women Successfully, The Conversation Booster, Learn What to Say to Make Women Want to Date and Have Sex with You, The Confidence Booster, Learn How to Be the Confident Man that Women are Attracted to, What Every Man Should Know About Sex, Dating, and Relationships, The Secret Women Code, 7 Things Women Do to Deceive and Play Games with You, Step Up Your Dating Game audio seminar, Stop Being Nice and Friendly, How to Quit Being the Nice Guy That Gets Stuck in the Friend Zone, and Man Up, Principles Every Man Should Live By to Be Successful in Love and in Life. So with the ultimate Bad Boy package, you're getting 16 programs that equal up to about $2,000 in value for free just by joining the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership on the holiday sale. But wait, there's more. You're also going to get my new program, How to Have a Successful Non-Monogamous Relationship, for free. So in this program, you're going to learn about 10 different types of non-monogamous relationships. I'm also going to break down how to get into a successful non-monogamous relationship. And you're also going to hear exclusive personal interviews with my girlfriend and my wife about non-monogamy. So make sure that you join the Bad Boy membership or the Masculine Identity membership to get this bonus also. And remember, you should get this bonus now because this program is not going to be available for purchase until spring 2024. And then when it's available for purchase, you're going to have to purchase it. But you can get it for free right now if you join badboymembership.com or masculineidentitymembership.com on the holiday sale. Now, guys, remember, this sale is from now up until January 1st, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So make sure you guys click the link below or go straight to badboymembership.com or masculineidentitymembership.com. Join the memberships and you'll get all of this free stuff. Remember, the sale ends January 1st, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right? So I'm out of here. Remember, guys, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. I'm out.